I'm back, boys. Oh boy, here we go again. I've locked the doors, checked all the windows, made sure the cat is not home, and I'm not ready to play this game. I'm scared. I watched various horror movies over the past few months, getting ready for when the day when the alien isolation donation goal will be complete. And it's complete, and I'm not ready. Should have picked the Crooked Moon. That Witch campaign instead. So what's gonna be the plan with the this playthrough? We're starting a new game, and we'll be doing in sessions of 1 to 2 hours nearly every day until the game is completed. If the game is too much, we're gonna take some breaks, but we'll continue until it's finished. This time we're playing for completion. My history with this game, I streamed this game on 720p, 1080p, 30 FPS, and now finally we have reached 1080p with 60 FPS. Let's see. Okay, this is all good here, right? This sound is making me scared. Playing on normal difficulty, of course. Adjust the slide on the 6 on logo is barely visible against the black background. I don't see it here. I barely see it here. Okay. Not play this on Legendary for not all the money in the world.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietary material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We.
Me and another exec.
Say no, girl. Say no. Game over. Say no.
Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along.
No.
Maybe
Don't do it, girl.
there'll be some closure for you.
Explore the Torrens. They made this game that had pretty much the same atmosphere as the first Alien movie. Get the rest. Run again. I don't think you can run it on the start, right? But I'm drinking beer. So immersive. The shower hall. Where's the I guess we're just gonna walk wet. No need a towel. Jetting completely get dressed. Yeah. I played most of these games this game drunk. What is this? I just turned off. Lane, Connor, Samuel, Taylor, Ripley. This is where the game saves. Let's take it nice and slow. Read everything. Get all the story in. There's a bunch of these terminals all over the game, so you get some information. There's crafting in the game as well. I don't know, these terminals can remind me of the Fallout 4 terminals, but this one got released after the Fallout 4 got released after this, I think. Or was it Fallout 4 was released before? I don't remember. Just Misty. Personal. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer. I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers, some old story. Megacorp undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the dogs and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol station, what a shithole. Still, I hear Valen with Yutani pay well. Good luck to you. If you can beat them, right, let's catch you when you get back. Blaine. This is just one message here now. Let's explore the ship. So this is the Torrens. We actually still have can hit the map. Tab is the map. The Samuels makes a Taylor. I remember this. I remember this. And the ship bridge is here. This is actually goes through the various games. You don't get all this on one med, on through one game. So you can actually find all of them. You can see I did play the game and discover a lot of this stuff. In case you missed some of this. You can also find the ID cards of all the people that are in the game. It's kind of like, you know, for completionist, get all the lore out of it. Let's go talk to the doctor.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes.
How's the audio, guys? You need anything increased?
A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Yo, this book, dig, bro. Alien movies are my favorite horror movies. So, you know, I enjoy people getting murdered by the alien, but me getting murdered by the alien, oh man, that's tough. I increased a bit. Why are we still walking? I guess you can't run on the ship yet. So the next objective is to speak to Taylor. Are you getting, you know the ship? All this detail is quite impressive. I read one article before. I think was it like before Warhammer got released or something? Somebody was praising the CA and the history of the game company, and they were praising this game like this is their real like masterpiece. Word not was about creative assembly, but they haven't mentioned a word of Total War in the article. It was all about alien isolation. Where does this lead to? This is another side here. It's hard to move this map with a mouse. It's supposed to be moved by the arrow keys. It's like it's so slow. Yoo-hoo! We're playing this for 1 to 2 hours, and then we'll switch back to Warhammer 2.
Taylor, good morning.
This is the first part of the
certainly not
alien.
Good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry.
Why so cranky?
I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive.
She looks exhausted and depressed.
Your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
So you got to her before you get to the other one, huh?
All personnel to the bridge. Approaching Sevastopol.
Okay, let's see
Looks like we're up.
what it says here. These terminals are bits of sanity between the nasty stuff. Personal, Nostromo incident. To N. Taylor, Nostromo incident. Weyland-Yutani. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig it out the files, but the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo of crew. They're talking about what happened in the first Alien movie. Apart from a new science officer, the rest of the crew had worked together before 7 in all. Dallas, Ash, Kane, Ripley, Lambert, Parker, and Brett. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try and find the files later, clarify some of the points. When I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. Here's upstairs. I have an eye on you for something big. So, shared Torrens manifest. Captain Ryan Deanne. So what do we say? Outbound and return transportation for well-done trivial team to Sevastopol station. Team consists employees, passengers, interstellar communication, and team long haul, up to champ commercial passengers. Just information about the ship. Retains operational heavy duty tow umbilical. Yeah.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
Let me just increase the volume a bit. You can't. What kind of is this game where you cannot increase the voice volume? You have to increase all the volume, huh? The volume is a bit off. The SFX is a bit high. I guess we're gonna have it loud so we can actually hear properly.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing document?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a
Weyland-Yutani Bond. You're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again?
Down.
station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
24 hours, so that's how long the game is.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Oh, fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. Its first pass of the game is amazing, but it gets much worse. So this thing will warn me if there is an enemy close, huh? Look at the level of detail in this thing.
Warning. Sevastopol stability compromised. Proceed to the nearest partial checkpoint and stand.
I had nightmares when I would move through one of these and I would be scared to look back. I would just keep going until I force myself to wake up. Space flight terminal on. Let's see what it says on this terminal. They can get us while we're reading this. Folder corrupted. Decommissioning. To engineering team, re-decommission. So boys and girls, you probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I will go over with each of you that this means in regards to your contracts and next placement. But for now, we still have a job to do. The suits want this done with a skeleton crew, which means we only be getting a few outside contractors to help. But it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. This actually got me thinking now. Are they decommissioning this station because they have alien on board here and they want to get people out of it so they can actually capture it and study it? Pepe. Now that I have less alcohol in my in me, this shit's starting to make sense. I will go over each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement. But for now, we still have a job to do. The suits want this. Okay, I should point out that the commission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally ask anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshal Waite's chief. Because Bress spoiled one thing to me, and now I'm trying to, making connection here. Why is this place being decommissioned? Can't see shit. Should have put the gamma too low.
This'll help.
Hold Q to open radio limiter and use the mouse to select. Okay. R to activate. So you could throw it and aim, and R to hold in place. So. Left mouse button to hold. Can't pick it up again. Someone new. Yeah, that's encouraging. Holy shit, it's dark, I can't see shit. I think it's a glue. What does it say here? Personnel moved our stash. Langley, if you're looking for a stash, I moved it. You left it right out in the open where anyone could have taken it. Jesus, do you know what I had to do to get it? I've hid it into one of the storerooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. Don't worry, no one goes down to the terminal anymore. Not after what happened. What? I don't remember this one. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so you're going to need to get some. It's your turn. Maybe it will teach you to take care of all stuff in future. Anna. Goodbye from Sixon. Public notice of the commission of Sevastopol Station. It's a long journey together, but sadly it's coming to an end. Sixon Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who worked and lived on Sevastopol over the years and hopes that Sixon has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be sure that Sixon's Apollo Central AI and working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. We wish you all the very best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station, it's people. Sixon Core. Kill the power. Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a strike somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're going to need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit is over. Oh, it's out. Marshall. Restore power. Medkit, huh? What the hell are the medkits good for? Oh, we can heal here. We need SCG injector, compound B, and Bondi agent. Also 10 scrap. Medkit can be used to partially heal yourself in moments of need. It takes careful precision to use the medkit, so make sure you have time to use it. I mean, when you see how we take damage, you'll understand. Maybe just, you know, low damage. Send noodles here. Getting hungry. Torch required. the atmosphere in this game is too much. Too much, man. My heart won't be able to take this. All the sweating. Yeah, you can increase the voices. There's somebody inside. That space is not scary once you realize that armor is you get weapons into. It's only scary initially. Deep breaths.
Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
Let's see what it says here. Pulling the plug. Zoe, I'm sorry I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store has been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's not just us either. It sounds like the whole station is in the red and they're pulling the plug, going to sell it off for scrap. I guess. I was speaking to one of the engineers and he reckons they'll announce it soon. I'm telling you this so you don't stick around looking for another job. Sevastopol's finished, time to move on. Harper. To all spaceflight employees, terminal employees, in the interest of public safety and the prevention of panic, it must be made clear to all potential pensioners that there are currently no scheduled flights leaving Sevastopol, nor ships available. The colonial marshals are investigating problems on station and will update accordingly. From the office of Marshal Waits. What is Apollo? Apollo is a central AI that monitors and provides guidance to all the 6 working Joes on the Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communications on station, so wherever you are, you know you're in safe hands. 6 and tomorrow together. What a load of crap.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
Oh, the loose health fell. It's just a game, guys. Don't be scared. It's just a game. They can't get you. I made sure I locked my doors and I closed my windows, and Cat is not in the house for random scares. What? Was that ghost? Oh, just a bug. Was the guy supposed to run through, but he failed to run through? Never seen this bug before, and I played through this part 5 times. I don't have any ventilation holes in my house. Look at the bodies here. Doesn't even comment on it.
That's gotta be the exit up ahead.
I will, Lord, I will. Or will I? Man, I feel so brave in this part of the game. I know what's gonna happen here, guys. My confidence here in leadership is 100 out of 100. Nothing can stop me right now.